A recent outbreak of foot-and-mouth disease at South Africa's largest and most secure feedlot sent shockwaves through the red meat industry. Karen Beef has managed to contain the disease but is keeping a close eye on its herds.
It is reaching an end in terms of new clinical cases. At the moment, we're about 8%. We'll probably end at 10% of the cattle infected. We have approximately 120,000 head of cattle on our Heidelberg facility, and this is the only facility affected. We have 2 other feedlots and 10 quarantine facilities over the country.
Foot-and-mouth disease is passed on by buffalo and affects cloven hoof animals. It has for a long time been contained to designated zones. But since the country lost its foot-and-mouth disease-free status in 2019, over 300 outbreaks have been reported.
These are completely different to the FMD strains that the Northern Hemisphere and Brazil and those countries are battling. Those are much more virulent, much more visible. Ours are under the radar. Most cattle will never show any symptoms whatsoever. Only a small percentage will alert you that something's happening.
South Africa is clamping down on the movement of animals, which is particularly to blame for the spread. It has also set aside around $3 million for vaccines.
We're waiting for vaccines to come in from the Botswana Vaccine Institute so that we can start vaccinating at feedlots like Karen. And obviously in the area in KwaZulu-Natal, getting on top of foot-and-mouth disease in South Africa is going to be fundamentally important to both internal price stability, but also our medium and longer term ability to export to other countries.
Although the South African strain is not deadly, exports to China and other countries have been temporarily halted. But the industry is looking at ways to prevent future outbreaks.
We will have to come up with new plans to fight this. One of the things that we currently did, we started yesterday, is to open an operational center where we can electronically track what's going on, map out the positive farms, try to better track the movement of animals, just to give her better data on the scenario.
Animal diseases have left South Africa's livestock industry bruised over the last few years. Bird flu nearly wiped out the country's poultry flock, and cattle farmers are still counting the costs of foot-and-mouth disease. While the meat still is safe to eat, it has caused supply shocks and could push food prices higher in the short term. Julie Shara, CGTN, Cape Town.